Hey guys, welcome back. I hope that everyone is well. Happy New Year. It's 2021. We made it this far. Let's be grateful. Nothing. I feel like this year I'm just going to be optimistic. Like I'm not gonna plan anything. I'm just gonna live every day as it goes. And I hope that everything turns out fine. So nothing. Today we have a makeup video. The first one of the year is a makeup vid. I always switch here and there, like sometimes I'm so into style and then all of a sudden I'm so in love with makeup. So yeah, so nothing. I just went a little bit I passed through the Anastasia Beverly Hills counter, saw a few products. To be honest, I saw more that I wanted, but I don't want to go back being a makeup junkie, so I just pick up 3 things, and then I also have 2 from the drugstore. So let's start. Now I already did my base, and my base are the same products that I typically use for foundation. I wear my Maybelline Dream Urban Cover, which you guys know that I love, and I mix it a little bit with my MAC strobe cream just to get like that glass skin that right now is everywhere. Of course, I use my Glossier Stretch Concealer for more natural coverage, and you know how much I love this stuff. My Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Cream Bronzer in the shade Honey Glaze just to warm up my skin a little bit. And that's basically it. So now I want to start with the first product that I got, and I'm really excited. So this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Soft Glam 2. I haven't bought an eyeshadow palette since my Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. Like that was my last, so it has passed some time. I don't know, I feel like with palettes, it's just that you never use all the shades, and I don't know, it's not something that I like because it's super big and bulky. It's not like I can bring it anywhere. So when I saw this one from Anastasia, I love the fact that it's quite small, and then I love the shades. It has 6 mattes, 2 glitters. My favorite one definitely is this one, Incense, which like it's very similar to Burnt Orange, which is one of my favorite ones from them. And then I also love the fact that it has a black. I feel like all eyeshadows should have a black because I think it's just, you can do so many things with it. And then it has like a champagne color, more of a brick red, and then this one which is almost like a rosy gold, and then it has an orange which is quite interesting, a dusty rose, and then this one right here which is called Tempura, which is like a really like base color. So let's start obviously with the palette. So I'm gonna put this a little bit closer so you can definitely see the colors better. Okay, so I think I want to put all over my base Tempura, which is the lightest one. Now you guys know that I really like very minimal makeup nowadays, so it's basically what I want to try to do. Now this is quite bright, like super white, so I definitely have to blend this out a lot, but I think it's great for a base color, so you can definitely use this. Like, see the difference? It just definitely changes up the color of my eyes. And I'm using one of my Smashbox brushes, so just blend this out quite a lot. And then I'm gonna use Incense all over my crease and on the corners of my eye, which is that brownie one, which looks similar to Burnt Orange, which I kind of love. I feel like that is just such a me color, and it definitely warms everything super fast, which I love. And then I think I want to use orange, which is like the really bright one, and I think I want to wear the one on the corners of my eyes. And then I'm gonna use a liner brush. This one is from MAC, and I'm just going to create not a flick. I just want to go like a little bit on the corners of my eyes, almost creating a bit of a flick, but nothing too harsh because I want to keep this super minimal, just to dark a little bit like my eyes. Just really opens them up, and I love it. And then I'm gonna take again the brush, and I'm gonna use the Incense color, like the brownie one, and put it under my eyes. And I always love to do this because it really makes my eyes look a little bit more long. Okay, so without obviously using mostly the colors, I really love this eyeshadow palette. Again, it's mostly mattes, which is so me, but I just really like that minimal vibe, and I think with this one definitely works. I never tried the one like the soft glam one. I don't know what the colors were, but this one, I love it. It's just so me. Okay, so now I'm gonna try the second new thing that I got. Now this is a mascara from CoverGirl. This one is the Exhibitionist Hydrofuge Unsensor. I think they come up with brown, there was a primer, there was a black, and this one is the blackest one from all. I love drugstore mascaras. I think it's just like one of the best products to find, and they always deliver, and I just love the payoff of them. So this one, but it's like plastic, and then the hairs are super short. So let's see how much length this gets. Now I just like to put mascara just on my upper lashes. I don't know why, I just like it because it looks a little bit more clean. Wow, look at that, like the difference, it's insane. Wow, love that. Again, I feel like always drugstore mascaras are so amazing. So this one, love it. Now it's waterproof. Let's see if it holds up the curl, because that's why I like waterproof mascaras. But wow, look at that, amazing, love it. Okay, so this is the other thing that I got, which I'm really excited. Now this is also new from Anastasia. This one is the brow pen. I have seen it everywhere on Instagram, and I'm super excited to try this. It just gives you like those really natural looking lashes. Let's just hope that this does. I pick up the shade dark brown. So again, let's move a little bit closer. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my brow wiz for this, and I'm just going to brush them upwards. I have seen this almost on their videos first, because I'm going to define this and then I'm going to define the end. And now what you're supposed to do is just do lightly strokes. I think you have to shake it. Where they open? Oh, here. Okay. And then you have to create like little hairs and then just move them upwards. So let's see how I do. Okay. And then these ones go down. Okay. It takes some time, but I think I kind of get the hang of it. Okay, I went a little bit far for this one, and then let's move this one here. And then move that up. Okay, I kind of get the hang of it. Now you have to do this quite fast because it does dry out a little bit, but once you get the hang of it, it's so cool. Okay, wow, it looks so cool. I love it. Definitely works. Now I'm gonna do the other one, but I'm super impressed with this. Okay guys, just did the other eye and I love it. It just creates super natural hairs. It definitely took me a little bit than maybe my other products, but wow, I love just how it looks. They look amazing. Love it. Super happy with that product. Woo. And then now I'm gonna apply a little bit of Fuchsia Dew. I kind of like to use Fuchsia Dew as a highlighter and also as a base. So I use this sometimes with my skincare, and then I kind of like to use it as well a little bit just to make my skin more glowy. The other product that I'm going to try, and this is again something new. Now I wanted a new lip liner. I always love Rimmel ones. I think they always work great, so I'm going to be using this one, which is one of their 1000 Kisses Stay On Lip Contour Pencil in the shade Spice Nude. I always sharp them a little bit. Now this is like almost like a very like vibrant pink, but I love it because I'm gonna show you the other product that I got, which I think they're gonna blend beautiful together. So now, typically when I put liners, I kind of like to, in a way, smudge them so it doesn't look like a draw line. It's just a beautiful color on its own. To me, it's a little bit bright, but I like always Rimmel's concealers. I always love Rimmel lip liners because they always are super creamy on the lips and they look great. So now this is the other new stuff that I got, which I'm really excited. This is also new from Anastasia. They made this trio of nudes. They had one which is called Praline, which is a cream finish, and then they have another one which I cannot remember, and then this one which is the one that I wanted. This one is in the shade Velvet, and it almost looks like a powder lipstick, but when you put it on, it's super creamy. Now I wanted to find burnt orange because it's one of their most sellout shades, but unfortunately it's out of stock, but that is something on my list to get. And another thing that I want to get from Anastasia is a oil that they have for your skin, which it looks amazing, but right now I think I'm happy with this one. So let me put this color. I already tried it on and I love it. It's almost like that perfect nude. It almost looked like my lip color and I love it. It's super creamy on the lips. Nonetheless, it's a matte. You guys know how much I feel my mattes. I love it. So now lastly, of course, I'm going to be applying my fake freckles. This is Freck. You guys have seen how I use this so many times. I love it because it creates like really natural makeup. And all that I do is I just create some dots everywhere. And then all that I do is I just blend them out a little bit with my finger. And it just creates the more cool freckles ever. I just put always a little bit on my nose. I feel like it just makes everything look super natural and super cool. And then lastly, I'm going to use a little bit of my cloud paint. This one is in the shade, I'm going to be using Dust, which is the darkest one. And then I'm just going to put it a little bit on my cheeks, just to warm up a little bit my face. And that's it. Well guys, this is my new products and I'm really happy with the bunch that I got. I think I definitely feel like just a part of me. You guys know how much I feel about very leather makeup, and I think from everything, my favorite thing definitely was the brow product. I really love just how it make my brows look. It definitely look a little bit more natural, and it was super easy. I think all that I have to do is a little bit more of technique and I think I can get it, but I'm really happy with the end results. So like always guys, everything is going to be linked below, and I guess I'll see you next week with a video. Bye.